Just and lasting peace to each and everyone, ladies and gentlemen. Migrante Australia is a national alliance of Filipino migrant advocates and organizations, and we vow to seek justice for Jerwin Roger Ayupa, the 21-year-old Filipino migrant who died on the 15th of March from injuries sustained from allegedly jumping from a speeding vehicle. Forced migration is a reality to many Filipinos. It is their only option if they want to provide for the basic needs of their families. Jerwin was one of our over 6,000 Filipinos who leave the country on a daily basis to work overseas. For him, this was the best way to make his dreams come true, like everyone else. When Jerwin saw an opportunity to go to Australia, he took it wholeheartedly, and he anchored his big dreams on a traineeship scholarship. As part of his scholarship scheme, he first had to undergo 4 weeks of training at the organic farm owned by the company that facilitated the traineeship opportunity. He was paid 5,000 pesos for this, and it was hard work, but he did it anyway. He was ecstatic when his traineeship visa came, and finally his dream to build a house that didn't get flooded, his dream to take his parents to Australia, his dream to set up his own business, and his dream to prove to his parents that he is someone who they can be proud of, again after he failed to pass the board exam, are going to be fulfilled. Barely a month in Australia, he told his family and friends that he wasn't being paid. He wasn't being properly fed. The electricity and Wi-Fi connection where he was staying was frequently switched off. He told one of his friends that his passport was taken from him by his employer. Jerwin was made to work 10 hours a day, 6 days a week, in a winery in Jerilderie, New South Wales. And his employer told him that he didn't have any rights in Australia. Realizing that this wasn't working for him, Jerwin informed his family that he was returning to the Philippines on the 30th of March. Yet on the 14th of March, he allegedly jumped off a speeding vehicle, being driven by his employer who was taking him to the airport. It is the responsibility of our government, Philippine government, to ensure that the overseas Filipino workers are protected and treated with respect in countries they work in. And it is the responsibility of the Australian government to ensure that visas they give out to migrants like Jerwin and other Jerwins are not used for cheap and exploitative labor, to bring in workers without any rights and protection in Australia. The lack of employment opportunities in the Philippines has forced many young Filipinos like Jerwin to work stripped of their rights at work or their human rights in general. Therefore today, we join the Ayupa family in seeking justice for their beloved Jerwin. We seek the truth behind his working conditions in Australia, and we seek the truth behind his death. We seek justice for Jerwin. And I do pray to God, the God of gods, for us to put our differences aside to ensure that there will no longer be any Jerwin, any Mary Jane Veloso, any Vivian Salon, or any floor contemplations in the future as a community. Thank you very much.